even if you're an atheist, I think you should stick around and listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna talk about prayer, and I'm not somebody who is particularly like strictly religious or something. The thing with prayer, I think, is it grounds you into who you are, where you are, and what is really going on, and especially what's really going on for you emotionally and mentally, you know? Like, what are you actually struggling with? If you're just praying, then you're not gonna fuck around and be like, oh, maybe I can do this, or maybe I should, so and so on. It's like you're cutting straight to the chase. Is that how you're saying? Whatever. You're getting straight to the point. You're just like, okay, God, why is it like this? Or why am I like this? Or what should I do? Or like, this is what I'm struggling with, this kind of thing, you know? So you're not gonna lie to yourself. You're not gonna try to explore some way. Like you're not gonna try to figure something out. So it's like when you're praying, you're entering a different mode. And I think it might just be something that if everybody actually kind of did it and believed in it, like it could, like I could honestly see like all of the world just being way better, like in a way better shape, because people would be way less frustrated. And that's not necessarily like, I'm not necessarily saying that, oh, your prayers are always going to be answered, but it's more so because I think that because of what I explained, that you will just get straight to the point. And even just if you're like, even if you don't believe in a god or anything, at least you're gonna kind of talk to yourself in a way where you're just fully, completely honest about what is bothering you and what you really want. And that is something that I wish that I realized sooner. Because basically, what was happening in my life was that um, I didn't understand it at the time, but really my problem was like insecurity and low self-esteem. But I had no idea that that was going on. So, for example, when I'm thinking about making videos, this insecurity will just say, oh, you know, you don't really have anything to say. You don't have something valuable to share, so you shouldn't like you're not going to be motivated, you see? So it's just this very funny thing where you have no idea what your real issue is. Like it took me so long to figure out that this is even my issue, that I have low self-esteem and how it's affecting me. I had no damn clue. No clue. And I talked about it a little bit in other videos, like it's titled 100% responsibility and zero confidence. I never thought that it's because I have low self-esteem or low confidence in my actions, and that's why I'm not feeling motivated. I had no clue. And I was just lost for what to do. Like I had my whole life, which crumbled. Like I'm at rock bottom now, basically. And it's all really because I didn't know what is even my problem. And the people around me at the time, they told me you should pray. And I was like, yeah, what's that gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. Why should I pray? And I mean, they didn't really insist on it. I think if they had insisted, um, and like really kind of tried to convince me in any way that was making sense to me at the time, like whatsoever, or even just told me like, trust me, it works or something. If somebody just kind of told me that, I think I would have done it more. But fact is, I didn't, because I didn't believe in it. Because I'm just a very kind of logical guy. But yeah, the thing with prayer is that one, it puts you in this honest state and in this presence where you will really get down to business, basically. And you're not gonna be in this kind of confused state anymore, where you're kind of like, okay, what should I do? What should I do? And I don't know, you're just kind of going around in circles. At least that's been my experience. So honestly, I just wish that I had had somebody who could have explained to me that, hey, like what I'm explaining to you here, if you actually sit down and make a type of prayer, then you will find clarity. You will get clear about what it is that you want, what you're struggling with. Like you will just be like expressing your frustrations if you have that. I mean, yeah, if you're praying, you're definitely dealing with some frustration. You're gonna kind of get clear on what that is. And then it's like, even if, or perhaps because you have that clarity, like I'd wager to say that it's because of this clarity that you get from the act of praying, that then you find a solution, because then you attune yourself to what actually matters to you, to what you actually need. And yeah, really what I needed the most at the time was this clarity. And I had no idea, because yeah, I was just stumbling around like an idiot. I don't know, trying to figure things out, but literally having no clue what I'm even dealing with. And okay, because I stumbled around, now I kind of understand things better. I mean, it's kind of like one way or another you're gonna get there. But I think you can save yourself a lot of trouble if you take this advice that I'm giving you here to heart and you just pray, you know? And obviously beyond the act of praying and kind of the mental state that it puts you in, faith, that which I talk about a lot in other videos, and I'm planning to make more videos on. Faith will also, I'd say faith is like the number one character trait that is gonna help you in your life. Like it's essential even. Deep down, I always had some kind of faith that I lived by, but I didn't realize it. But if I hadn't had that, I would just be a zombie, and I think everybody would just be a zombie, basically. As if a person loses their faith, they become a zombie. Because what does that mean? You just, you don't believe in anything anymore. I mean, faith can be applied to so many things, right? Like, kind of to yourself that, yes, you are good enough, you can do it, and so on. To the world, like, okay, it's not so bad, like there's hope. Or to other people, okay, I believe in the good in them. And all these kind of things, like death, okay, I believe there's gonna be like some meaning, even if I don't see it now. Like faith is so essential in every single way. And every day I'm just discovering again and again in a deeper way how faith is just so essential. And yeah, that's I think a part of the prayer. But yeah, even if you don't have any faith, I still think that prayer is gonna be immensely useful to you because of the clarity that it gives you over yourself and what you want. So yeah, take that for whatever it's worth. Let me know if this helped you, and let me know what are your thoughts on this, like what are your kind of beliefs, and like how do you like manage kind of how do you manage your beliefs, basically, so that you can go through life with a positive attitude, because I think I can also learn more about that. And yeah, other than that, as always, take care and see you in the next one. Bye bye.